The London Short Film Festival has started. 9 days of screenings, events and parties are attracting filmmakers and film lovers to celebrate this bite-sized form of cinema. The festival is now 13 years old. Last year it sold 10,000 tickets and screened over 450 films. Belle Lupton went to meet the man in charge on opening night.
So, Philip, you're the artistic director of the London Short Film Festival,
yes,
which is now taking international submissions. It's been growing and growing every year, it would seem, and I just wonder, for those of us who haven't been to the festival before, who is it aimed at and what does it do?
That's a good question. It's aimed at anybody, really. We're a public festival, so anyone can come and see films if they want to see some stuff that's not mainstream or easy to see.
And at the end of this week there'll be a panel of judges who will be deciding their favourite movies from the festival. Now, what will they be looking for and what do you look for when you're watching a short film?
Basically, we get around 2,000 submissions and we selected about 400 this year, but I mean, you're kind of looking for something that's surprising, and even though the story or the plot might be familiar, it might be the way it's filmed or the style or the way it's shot. Or the way the story is approached. One of the ones I was really excited about, which I saw a while ago, which we've selected and also nominated, and has also been nominated for a BAFTA as well, which is a film called Samuel 613 by Billy Lumby. It was a film that did jump out, subject matter. It's about a young Hasidic Jew who has issues with his religion and wants to break away. It's a kind of serious subject, but it's also very funny.
And of course the BAFTAs are Britain's top film award, so obviously a great accolade there for them to be nominated. We've actually got a clip of Samuel 613 to look at.
Shmilo, go on, not wait, because that's what you all do. You just pirate away without ever thinking for yourselves.
Shmilo, kim scheine herzrig. Shmilo, gewoerende, kim scheine herzrig. Aber das was schon dich habes.
So in that film there, the director seems to cover an awful lot of ground in just 15 minutes. So why do you think he chose the short film genre to tell this particular story, and how do you think he does it?
I mean, it'd be nice if a lot of feature films that I see were short films. It's a lot of films can be way too long, and I think he gets a lot into that film, but it doesn't feel rushed. It feels like a whole piece of work.
We've seen a lot of short films in this year's festival about immigration, about migration, about different ethnicities, different religious groups integrating. How much do the films in the festival reflect what's going on in the outside world?
I think there's always a zeitgeist with short films, definitely. You kind of see that over the years, the way that different subjects crop up, and definitely this year there's been an element in both the fiction and the documentary of the subjects that you're talking about. And there's a really strong drama called Scarlet by Annetta Laufer, which we were very impressed by, that is about a young woman from Africa who is living on a beach in Brighton or one of the UK resorts, and how she strikes up a friendship with a local fisherman.
And we've actually got a clip of Scarlet that we can have a look at now.
I thought I told you not to come here anymore! Scroungers! Oi! Oi! Someone call the police!
But it's not all serious, is it? Because there's one evening that's been dedicated to an online video trend that you wouldn't normally associate with high-quality filmmaking. Could you tell us a bit more about that?
We're doing an event around cat video. It's, although rather I should say cat film. We're trying to reclaim the cat video into something a bit more artistic. We did a little bit of research and discovered that people have been making cat films for many, many years. We found some from the 40s and 50s, and then off the back of that we've commissioned 3 filmmakers to make their own cat films.
And I think we've actually got one of those films to have a look at. Amazing stuff, but not necessarily what you would expect if you're used to watching YouTube and seeing cat
Definitely
videos.
not.
No, fantastic, brilliant. Well, we saw it here first. Independent art house cat cinema.
That's it. Perfect.
Fantastic. Brilliant. Philip, thank you very much for talking to us.
Okay.
Belle Lupton there with that report.